Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, happy Friday to you. Let's get rolling with the show. Before I do, I just want to point out, I always say people my age should never wear a football jersey. This was a special jersey my staff got for me that has Bulldog on the back. And I thought to myself, since college football begins this weekend in earnest, I thought I would wear my football jersey in the spirit of things. All right. I don't know if you saw it, but this little boy, Fletcher Merkel, was one of the boys. The little boy there on the left is the one that was shot and killed along with Harper Moyski. He was 10. Moyski was 10. Merkel was 8. And the father spoke out. And he spoke that he hopes everybody remembers his boy for the person he was, not the violence it took his wife. This little boy loved sports, loved doing things little boys 8 years old like to do. I'm really admire and am proud of this man in the deepest, darkest depths of his sadness and tragic loss. He also called the murderer a coward. And I think that's good to do. It's just so sad. It makes me cry. Robert Westman's mother, Mary Grace, who's related to the former Kentucky lawmaker Robert Herlinger, they don't mention the father. So we don't know if the father's in the picture or not. And by the way, that's okay. You know, people get divorced. Her name is Mary Grace. She worked as administrative assistant and Perry secretary at the Annunciation Catholic School for 5 years before retiring in 2021. She's refusing to talk to law enforcement and has hired a criminal defense attorney. I think that's awful. She's putting her self-interest ahead of the community. And that's her prerogative. That's her prerogative. But, it doesn't help the appearance. And it also causes one to question, she's obviously a smart gal. Is there something that she failed to do? And documentation and records and evidence is going to show that makes her criminally culpable. I don't know about Minnesota law. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Bishop, Robert Barron, spoke out and responded to Mayor Jacob Fry's attack upon prayer. I did a Facebook Live about this morning. I am not a Bible thumper. I'm not a Bible thumper, but I pray. I pray simple. I pray in thanksgiving and gratitude, and I pray in need, just like everybody else that prays. And to mock prayer, that's messed up. Trump is calling for a midterm Republican convention before the midterms in 2026. Brilliant idea for voter get out the vote. Just brilliant. The Democrats try to copy that. It'll be a failure. CDC, gentleman right here, resigned. He brought up pregnant people and pronouns in his resignation letter. Nuts. Good riddance. DOJ, led by Pam Bondi, is probing the California EPA for DEI hiring practices. Encha Rahman spoke at the Democratic National Committee meeting and says Democrats should reject pushing back on the crime issue because most Americans don't care about crime and carjacking, etc. If your party has people like her as your political consultant, you're in trouble. Trump continues the crime crackdown in Washington, D.C., and it continues to be a success. They're moving out the homeless camps now. All right, in pop culture, Trey Wright. This is a heartbreaking story. 16, pictured there, murdered in some teen love triangle in South Carolina. He was lured in for a fist fight. 2 carloads of teens killed him, shot him, filmed it, and left him in a street. Neighbor found him. He died the next day. That girl there's the cheerleader. You freaking believe it? Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Crazy. Air Force is giving Ashley Babbitt, she's the one person who was murdered on January 6th, that eventful year, is going to get full military honors from the Air Force. Sports Without Boundaries. The Dallas Cowboys did what I love that they did. They traded Micah Parsons, the Green Bay Packers, for a guy named Clark, a defensive tackle Pro Bowler, and 2 first-round draft choices. Great trade for the Cowboys. Parsons is often injured. He's a big mouth. I'm glad he's gone. Corey Seager of the Texas Rangers had an emergency appendectomy after a game 2 nights ago. He is one of my favorite players. Corey Seager and the shortstop for the Philadelphia Phillies, I forget his name, are my 2 favorite baseball players. Kyle Schwarber, 21st player to hit 4 homers in 1 game. That guy is hot. And college football starts in earnest. We've got Texas and Ohio State at noon. We got Alabama at 3:30 at Florida State. We got LSU Clemson at night. We got University Kentucky at Toledo. UC Bearcats played last night. We're holding that in local sports. And your Shakespeare insult of the day is, don't be a gleeking, dizzy-eyed bore. Have a great weekend.